off for, and I was talking 2 hours. It's just like, is that supposed to be snow? 'Cause it just looks like wind. Return to sender. What? I can't forget Alex Casey. Alex Casey thriller. Oh, one's just called. Oh, okay, they're all Alex Casey thrillers. The things that I want. The Fall of Casey. Oh, killing off. Oh, another QR code. Cool. I'll have to try and remember to pause and do the thing if anybody needs the. That's like an angle to that too. I wish I could zoom in on this. You can't though. Not that I know of. Pick up manuscript. What? There's a page in here? What? What?
It's true what they say about the fall and the sudden stop at the end. The chain of scenes that had led me here kept playing in my head. A rerun of my own private snuff movie. A memory of my corpse. Alone at my own wake. Thinking in metaphors again. The femme fatale was gone. Only a sour taste remained of the kiss that killed me.
Oh shit. This one's even narrated by somebody else. It's cool.
This was a late goodbye. 13 years after I'd gotten my revenge. It had finally caught up with me. It had been a long time to bear the pain. My blood painted the snow red. A gruesome slushy dissolved all the scattered painkillers and leisurely dripped down to the sewer, mingling with the bile of the city, becoming one with it. I can see them now. My wife and my baby. Honey, I'm home.
Damn. Wait, was that supposed to be Max Payne? Painkillers. Oh. Oh. Ugh. Sorry, nostalgia vibes. Oh, hey.
Hey, handsome. This is
Hey.
gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take this though. Yoink. Alright,
I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
oh. They had sex.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan! Alan! Please check the fuse box!
We're here.
I'm right here.
Where
I'm on
is-
it, honey.
Please hurry!
So yeah, she's afraid of the dark.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
Hi.
You okay?
You doing okay?
I'm sorry. I
You're
just...
fine. You're fine.
It just really spooked me.
You're fine. You're fine.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
Yeah, candle's great.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Oh. Okay, we're back to the present.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Yeah, he looks like he's just fishing, and he's probably gonna go back to fishing.
I'm
Yep.
sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you. You a fishing man, Mr. Wake? Oh, doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time of year. Closest thing to heaven.
I'll take your word for it, Doc.
I believe you'll find the sheriff in her office. Just go down the corridor.
Never did remember. I mean, I didn't. Fuck. Back when I played this, I didn't pay attention to much.
Good to go, Mr. Wake. Sarah's probably waiting for a chance to
Dude,
talk.
can you shut up? Is where I went missing. Stucky's gas station. Water. I'm sure I'll visit all those places. It's only the second chapter. Okay, so nothing in here, dude. Okay. She's that way.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine. I don't have the
Oh, that crazy bitch again.
Bulbs will need changing soon. You can't change them in the dark. I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver. Have a nice day now.
Very good. I'll come back later on to remind you, just in case.
Mr. Wake, the sheriff is waiting for you in her office down the corridor.
Yeah, cool, thanks.
That was Cynthia
Oh,
Weaver. I guess you can call her the town eccentric. She used to be the editor of the local newspaper, but she's focused on, other things these days.
She'd fit right in where I come from.
As you can see, she's a little obsessed with maintaining the light bulbs of the whole town, refuses to step on shadows, things like that. Back in her day, she wrote about all sorts of weird things in the paper. Bright Falls has a colorful history. Of course, what small town hasn't? The sheriff wants to see you in her office, Mr. Wake.
Yeah, it seems to be need to do. sweet coffee. Pick up manuscript page. Oh. Alice sees a shadow. So, should I wait? I think I'll wait. I'll try and play them in order. I'll wait on that one. Ooh, hello.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the brake float. It's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsal today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over.
Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. James out.
So did I kill? Oh. Did I kill Stucky? The real Stucky? Was he already dead? Because he was taken by whatever the hell? I don't know. Stuff, man. Stuff.
Shut up! Down the corridor in her office.
You're next. Read what? Read? Oh. Missing Richard Bow, Bruce Dansky, Jacob Miller. A camp trip overdue. Haven't been in contact. If you've seen them or know their whereabouts, please call. Thank you. Oh. Seen this man disappeared. A 627. Wait. What? Wait, what? Which one's the year here? When did this game come out? 06 or 07? Huh. Huh. Knack for winning contests. That's a identifying feature of somebody that's missing. You'll find him because he's gonna win. Contests. That's not gonna help, buddy. And the cat. I wanted to read the cat one. Okay.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
I just want to see what would happen if I just left.
Your phone, Mr. Wake?
Right. The constant need to remind me of what I need to do. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I expect you to do it again. Before I get around to it. Thank you.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd locked me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot.
What the
There's a hole
fuck?
in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
Man, I don't remember any of this. It's been so long.
I need
Hey.
some fresh air. Can I go out? In the back, maybe?
Of course, Mr. Wake. I understand. You can get there through the cells. Deputy Grant can show you the
Through
way.
the cells.
I'm sorry. All of this, it's just a lot to take in.
Take your time, Mr. Wake. I understand. Can I ask you what the call was about, Mr. Wake?
It's personal.
Well, we are looking for your wife, and I'm going to need your cooperation if I'm going to help you.
I need a moment, after I get some fresh air.
Okay. You can find me here. We'll talk when you feel up to it.
Yeah, I remember bits and pieces of this game. Great game. Love it. to bits. So nostalgic. But yeah, a lot of the in between, like now.
Mr. Wake, can I help
Well,
you with anything?
I won't remember
I
shit.
need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
Wait,
I
who's
thought he quit drinking for good.
the zombie sounding guy?
No such luck. He went on a bender and beat Danny pretty badly. He
Not
started
Danny.
shouting like that the moment he woke up. You can get to the back lot through that door.
Shut
and
up,
down
lady.
the
Oh, this
corridors.
is open now.
The light's on. The deputies, they don't understand. Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong. See, sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk afterward. Okay, listen, you gotta listen carefully now. Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny. No, sir. It only looked like him. You wanna know who it really was? I'll tell you.
This almost sounds like Aaron Paul.
It was a goddamn space alien! I know it sounds like something a drunk would say, but believe me, I wasn't drunk then.
Sorry, guy. You're probably gonna get taken. Ooh.
I told him, oh yeah.
Okay, sweet.
In spite of its human mask, to describe the Dark Presence as intelligent would have implied human qualities on something decidedly inhuman. Nonetheless, it found the one spot in the diner that was dark enough. Some light spilled into the corridor, ravaging it. But it took the pain. Horrible as it was, the writer would soon fix that. He would be coming to the one place where it still had power.
Hmm. Interesting. I thought that story would keep going. Hmm. Back to Alan Wake narrating. Did I miss anything? Probably not. No, the doors are closed. So yeah. Oops. Let's punch the mic.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
But first, collectibles.
Well, folks, it's been another long night, and it's about time for you to sign off. God knows I need my beauty sleep. Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. Had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deer Fest float. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting, the big day's almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition, huh? No point in getting all worked up yet.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
Did they? I don't remember that. Oh, that abandoned car? Just that old thing? It's pretty more than abandoned, but whatever. What was that noise? Do you guys think... Am I still... just... No? Okay. Yeah, I know where it is. It's right there. Now how to get there. kick. Wow, this is powerful. Sweet.
The kidnapper fired his gun one last time, and the shadow vanished into the darkness it had come from. See? Nothing to it, Wake. The thought of Alice in his hands was revolting. We stood on the wooden platform of Lover's Peak, the waterfall on the mountain behind us, the lights of the radio mast blinking red in the heights above. I fought with the urge to take a swing, force myself to speak. Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife? Alice looked through the viewfinder, lining up the shot. Cauldron Lake was breathtaking. Something caught her eye. A figure standing in the shadows behind the cabin, like a thin woman in a black dress. She lowered the camera and looked again. No one there. Just a collection of bushes that looked vaguely human-shaped. She shook her head and laughed. Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business. Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Huh.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent...
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave.
I was listening to
Am I
that.
free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey! Oh my! Take it easy.
That was excessive.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow, I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
Who's Max? Wait. Who?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
She's a fan, yeah. Oh, look. Oh, read. Wait, that's not all on that. I can see that. There's not all that on there. The skeleton of a Columbia mammoth. Mammothus columbi. Columbian. What? This species, estimated to be 14,000 years old, was recovered from the Labrador tar pits in 1981. It was donated to the Elderwood National Park in 1998, when the Columbian mammoth became Washington's state fossil. Named Bucktooth Charlie, it has since become the park's official mascot. Cool, sure. Yeah.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car? Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week. And someone's got Alice.
Do you
and everything's
understand
just...
what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
I like the funny farm. Wait, what? Did you say wait here? What am I doing? What? Oh, I don't want to do that. Wait, there's a guy? Where am I?
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Another big dog.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure. What happened?
Crazy poachers. Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here. Hell, you're not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some lowlifes. Well, at least Max is gonna be okay. He got lucky.
What kind of trap?
Max is still groggy from the shot I gave him, and I'd rather not leave him alone just yet. The form's on the desk across from the mammoth skeleton.
Mammoth skeleton. Okay.
Okay,
wait.
boy, we're almost done here.
A bear trap? If that was a bear trap, that dog's... the dog's like be shattered to pieces.
You can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No. This whole thing... Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. You had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
Yeah, okay.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
Cool, thanks.
If you have any trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
Oh. Right, that. Right.
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof
Just said that.
there, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills. Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff. You're the skeptic. You gave me an hour-long lecture on homeopathy last month. What was it? If there's no proof, it's pure bullshit. Period.
Guess the laugh's on me then.
Al, come on! I mean, okay. Okay, maybe something weird happened to you, okay?
Well, thanks for the heartfelt vote of confidence.
All I'm saying is you gotta throw me a bone here, bestseller. What would you think if it was me? There's no way you should be going out at midnight with a gun.
No one asked you to come here, Barry. Either work with me on this or go straight back to New York. Your choice.
Yeah. Bitch. Oh, not the press buttons to open doors? What the fuck is this?
That's just crazy talk, Al. Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll...
Bless you.
Oh, this place is trying to kill me. I'll bet there's mold in here, spores, poison ivy, God knows what.
Poison ivy? There can't be poison ivy. Mold, maybe. Anyhow. Fuck. Oh.
Lock the door when I leave.
Yep, you go ahead and do what you have to do. I'll be fine. Alone, but fine. In a cabin straight from a horror movie.
NPCs talk so much in this. Anyway, what I was getting at. I know this was a short one, but I'm not feeling that well. So I'm gonna call it. Probably derp around with some YouTube. But yeah, so far so good. I hope I hope my mic is actually working this time. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I really do. And again, this is more of a test of if I did the right thing than options wise. I'm not very experienced with streaming, so whenever this is done, I'll check on it later, and hopefully it has my mic attached to it this time. It'd be great. But anywho, thanks for hanging out, and I'll put another one on another day. Peace.